Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Nerding with 30. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Batman trailer, the Bat and the Cat. We're going to watch the trailer live right now. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the trailer, and then we're going to talk a little bit about it. So let's get started.
Bruce Wayne,
Sorry.
I wouldn't be bothering you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable.
All right. First off, I've never done a breakdown video yet, at least on this channel. Robert Pattinson as Batman, I think, is a good fit. I know a lot of people give him shit because he's, in Twilight, but Robert Pattinson is a pretty good actor. I've seen him in other films that he's done, and I think he's a good fit for Batman. Now, as far as Bruce Wayne, I'm not sure if I'm a big if he sold me yet on Bruce, but we'll see what happens when the movie comes out. Colin Farrell, I think, looks fantastic as
You
Penguin.
really could be doing more for this city. Your family has a history of philanthropy.
This
as far as I can
this
tell, you're
car
not
chase
doing
scene
anything.
here, I think they're kind of showing a little too much of this one scene. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks awesome and whatnot, but when they show too much in the trailer, it kind of gets me worried about what the film's gonna actually show.
The Riddler.
The Riddler right here, I have to say, terrible. This might be the worst part of the film right off the bat. This is the worst designed Riddler I've ever seen in any film, or comic book or anything. I have a joke that this looks like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction more than the actual Riddler. I mean, this is terrible. Who thought of this? Hopefully, by the end of this film or somewhere during the movie, he actually turns into the Riddler that we know, not this version of the Riddler.
He's asking for you.
The killer left this for the Batman. Why is he writing to you?
You came. I've been trying to reach you.
Riddler's latest. It's all about the Waynes. If we don't stand up.
Zoe Kravitz, very attractive. I think she's going to do a pretty good job. I'm not really too sold on her as Catwoman just yet. We've seen her in the other trailers compared to, I think the chemistry between her and Robert Pattinson doesn't seem, within the split second that I've seen, I don't really see. I mean, her eyes and stuff say otherwise, but we'll see once the movie comes out.
Will.
You got a lot of cats.
I have a thing about strays. The bat and the cat. It's got a nice ring.
What is with the mask? That is the worst cat burglar mask I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, why is it so wide? Like, damn, girl. Like, if you're in a lineup, they're going to tell, just because your nose is covered doesn't mean they don't know who you are. I think it's pretty safe to say that's the worst costume I've seen.
A new friend of yours?
For Catwoman,
That's
anyway.
for sure. I'm just here to unmask the truth about this cesspool we call a city. You're part of this too.
As he says the city, and we see all this stuff that's happening in the city, I really liked the old Michael Keaton Batman back in the day. One, I like Michael Keaton Batman the best, maybe because of I'm biased because of my age or whatnot. I did like the other Batman as well, but Michael Keaton's Batman, I loved that Tim Burton's Gotham felt like a character in the film, where these other ones, Nolan's, and now this, I don't feel is a character. I feel like it is a place, but it feels like Chicago. It feels like New York. It doesn't feel like Gotham. For the parts that we've seen, even inside the video game, Gotham felt like a really cool place. This just seems like New York, Chicago. Pick a city. You know what I mean? So I hope they give it a little bit of more of a flair. I like that Nolan took Dark Knight and brought it into being like reality. But I really like Batman if it's back in the comics. I like Tim Burton's little take on it. People think it's a little cheesy or whatnot, but I like that because it's a film. I don't really feel like I need to know at least this version of Batman is like in reality, like he can come to my house and whatnot.
How am I a part of this? Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were. Bruce Wayne.
I like that right there. That scene right there where he's getting shot. Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman feels like a very young, naive, very angry, not focused. He's just raw. He's just raw, pure energy, raw, like just unfocused. I like it.
All these years, you lied to me, Alfred. We all have our scars, Bruce.
You're still away.
He's involved in this?
No, he's not involved.
How do you know? He's a vigilante.
Who are you under there? What are you hiding?
Selena, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
Yeah, that's the worst mask I've ever seen.
It can be cruel, poetic, or blind. But when it's denied, it's through violence you may find.
Justice. The answer's justice.
Yeah, I like the combat. The combat in the trailer looks
Let's get into some
pretty
trouble.
intense. Obviously, it looks like Batman and Catwoman are going to be teaming up. Maybe she double crosses him at the end. I like it. I think from this trailer, from the last trailer, from the very first trailer, and from the reports that we heard that were behind the scenes that are happening with Batman, I was a little worried. After seeing this trailer and seeing a little bit more of the film, I feel a little bit more comfortable. It comes out March 4th of 2022. It's just right around the corner. I really hope that this is a good movie. I don't want another DC film that's just like subpar or whatnot. And I hope it does do good at the box office because we do know this is a, right now, obviously because of budgeting and they haven't made any money yet, is a one and done. We don't know if there's a sequel coming out for this, but obviously if it does well in theaters, I think they would get a second or third with Robert Pattinson if it all's in the cards. Now, obviously, what's going on in the world, that it might not do very good at the box office, and now a report comes out saying that it's 45 days after it airs in the actual cinema, it's going to be coming onto the streaming service, which I think is doing injustice for some certain things like this because you hear that 45 days, people are like, oh, I can wait 45 days. But if you put it to 60 or you put it to 90 days, people are like, you know what? I'm going to go watch this in theaters. As of right now, it seems a little 45 days, I think, is doing, Warner Brothers is doing another problem. They did it with Wonder Woman. They did it with Godzilla. They did it with Mortal Kombat. They've done it with all these films because when they made this deal, it was when the pandemic was closing the stuff down. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think about this. Are you going to go see this in theaters? Are you excited about what the trailer has shown? Do you think Robert Pattinson will be a good Bruce Wayne Batman? Do you think Zoe Kravitz is going to be a good Catwoman? What do you think of the Riddler? What do you think of Colin Farrell's Penguin? Let me know all these questions in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe so you know, and the notification so you know when we go live. This is a brand new channel called Nerding with Dirty. I do appreciate you very much for coming and watching this, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.